want to grow your Shopify store by using Facebook and Instagram ads, but the ads manager is still so confusing that you have no idea what to actually look at when you open that thing. I absolutely get that, but the thing is that as long as you don't feel completely confident in working with the ads manager, setting up your campaigns, understanding data, and optimizing your campaigns, you are not fully able to run successful campaigns and drive customers to your store. So if you give me a couple of minutes today, I show you and explain to you the 3 most important numbers that you can find inside the Ads Manager that help you figuring out if your campaign is actually working the way it should. And if you want to feel completely confident inside the Ads Manager, and you want to get your hands on the Ad Manager cheat sheet that I'm using in this video, you can just comment underneath that video and I send it to you for free just for watching that video, alongside a 10-minute tutorial where I walk you through the Ad Manager step by step, show you how to set up that thing and where to find every nitty-gritty detail and number that you need in order to run a successful campaign for your own brand. My name is Nadine Stabbs and I am the founder of Arno Media, which is an e-commerce growth agency where we help purpose-driven brands to grow sustainably by building their foundations and setting up profitable, low-cost paid advertisements, organic social media campaigns, and email marketing. So let's have a look at the 3 most important numbers that I really can't stress you enough to understand and have a look at on a daily basis when you run ads. So the first number to look at is impressions. Impressions means how often people saw your ads. And you can see in that screenshot below, this column inside the Ads Manager is actually labeled impressions. So it's really not hard to find because it's one of the first numbers that Facebook just shows you because they know it is important. And this number is important because Facebook or the Meta algorithm needs at least 2,000 to 5,000 impressions in order to find the audience or the people that respond well to your ad and can give you exactly what you asked Facebook to give you. As you know, maybe, and if not, then this is something that explains the cheat sheet as well as the tutorial to you. When you set up a campaign in Facebook or on Instagram, you always first tell Facebook what you want them to give you. Do you want people who click on a link and go to like your Amazon products or your Etsy store, or do you want to get purchases from your Shopify store or your WooCommerce store? Do you want to get engagement like clicks and comments on a post that you made last week? What is it that you want? This is something you tell Facebook. And then Facebook just needs a couple of impressions, 2,000 to 5,000, to find exactly the audience that can give you what you're looking for. And after they had enough time to find the best audience, then you can see further if the ad worked or it didn't work. Okay, so don't turn off your ads and say, this is a loser, this ad isn't working, before you reach that number. The second number to have a look at is your click-through rate or your CTR. The click-through rate shows you how many people who see your ads are actually clicking to your store. So this is a percentage, meaning if 2 people out of 100 click on the link to see your product, it's a 2% click-through rate. This is important when you run a traffic campaign and also if you tell Facebook you want to get purchases on your own store. Then it is important to see how many people actually interact and click on the ad that you place in front of them, because we want this number to be as high as possible, because that means when this number is very high that your ad is performing very well and is very intriguing for the audience that it is placed in front of. That's why you always want to have a look at your click-through rate. And if this click-through rate is very, very low, like for example in the screenshot, the first is at 0.1%. So that is not very high. It's not a very good click-through rate, but the second is 3.76. So this means this is a good working campaign that we have here, and we can work further with it and we can figure out, do these people, these 45,000 people who clicked on these links to see the product, did they actually convert? Did they become customers or didn't they? The third number is what tells us exactly that, because this is return on ad spend. So your return on ad spend shows you how much you made back from your ad spend. Meaning if you spend $10 in ads and you make $20 in sales from that ads, your return on ad spend is 2.0. And if this is a good number for you, is something that only you know, because every brand is completely different when it comes to that. Some brands have very, very low margins and they need like a 4, 5, or even a 6.0 return on ad spend in order to be profitable. Some other brands who, for example, sell digital products, they have typically a very high margin, so they are probably very, very happy with a 1.8 return on ad spend. You have to calculate that yourself, but I'm also giving you a calculator inside the Ad Manager cheat sheet as well as in the tutorial that helps you figuring out what your return on ad spend should look like when you run your own campaigns. So these are the 3 very important numbers that I urge you to look at on a daily basis in order to determine if this is working for you, or you have to, optimize a little bit more. And if you want to feel very confident in the Ads Manager, just comment down below and I send over the Ad Manager cheat sheet as well as the 10-minute tutorial where I help you figuring out where to find everything you need inside the Ads Manager.